It is time for some more Protoss cheese. In this episode, we're going to be trying to make a strong push towards 5k MMR. We're starting to realize what cheeses are the best in each matchup, and I feel very strong. Let's begin. All right, first game of the day is against the Zerg. Okay, wait, we played against the Zerg before. Yeah, okay, it's good that I remember this because we cannon rushed the Zerg, and I really like my cannon rushes against Zerg, and actually, maybe I should do it again just because it's funny. But I don't know. He'll probably, just blind counter it or something. Actually, wait, this is PvZ. I could just scout instantly and see if he's going to go edge first and do the reactive cannon rush. Now, also, some people... This is actually something that you just kind of have to guess. But some people have an insane memory for, what their opponents did on the ladder and stuff. And some people just forget that obviously, I can't know which one of the two this guy is, right? Like, either he's gonna remember perfectly what I did and go for like a 12-4 or something, or he's not gonna remember at all. Maybe I could get away with another cannon rush. I would love to start with a cannon rush because I just really like the, yeah, pretty much just the eco cannon rush against Zerg, Like, I don't like going for a super direct cannon rush or something. We're just doing it a little later so far. Okay, I was gonna say there's no drone here. Now we go. The drone is very late, by the way, I have to say. Maybe I should check if he's... I feel like normally what you do is you send a drone out really early, and then if the guy is blocking your expansion, that's when you send it to the next base. So I was kind of... Okay, so it's not... I was kind of suspicious it was a 12-4 here, to be honest. I wasn't completely buying it. Okay, let's see. Then I'm going to make the forge in response. Let's see whether... I'm just going to pretend that I'm scouting for the third base, right? I feel like it's on the right side, but I'm just pretending that I'm scouting for where it actually is. I wonder if I could... Maybe, like... The thing is, on the other bases, there must be, like, really good spots for cannons. Like, people always think about the natural, but I don't think they would really think about the third base, when making maps, I mean. They wouldn't really think about the third base on, like, okay, let's see if the cannon spots here are too good or something. They only think about the natural. So the one here on the third base should be pretty nuts. And it seems like my opponent has absolutely zero recollection of, of playing against me on the ladder, because else he would definitely be checking. And here we go. I'm going to build the cannon here. I can build another cannon. I would love to go... Wait, guys, is it finally time? I would love to go for the robo this time. Let's see, can I fit it? I think, is the core going to finish in time? I think it's barely going to finish in time. Okay, it's going to be so close. I want to build the robo here. Let's see if it's going to pop off. Okay, let's go. The cybernetics core. There we go. And I'm going to make the robo. Okay, this is, wait, this probably should have been a Stargate thinking about it. And I mostly say that because he can kill this stuff from the high ground. That's the thing. Okay, he's making Zerglings. I'm going to make another pylon here. I don't have space for a battery, though. Like, this is definitely... I definitely need a little bit of luck here. I expect spines to come from the high ground. That's why I want to start building on the other side. That's the main idea here. I'm making a depth from home. I'm going to shade those across. I think I am going to make a pylon to block that. Okay, so he has a queen. Oh, he injects from there? That's pretty crazy, not gonna lie. That is very badass that he tried that. I don't have space for a battery, unfortunately. Oh, I found a couple Zerglings. That's nice. First, I thought I was the one that got found, but it ended up being him, so that's great. Okay, so I'm gonna start chrono boosting the Immortal. I'm not sure if he's trying to, like, Baning all in me, or if he's, what exactly is going on here. Oh, let me put that back over here. He's trying to kill the forge, but obviously one death is going to kill all that stuff pretty fast. And we are going to kill the hatchery just like that. These Zerglings are not going to get anything done here. Okay, he's rallying more and more across. I probably want another... Yeah, exactly. I think I want another a building over here. That would make sense. Well, the best part about this is that he's killing the forge. Oh, actually, yeah, that battery, not the best building to make, I think. Let's see. Is it going to be fine? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be fine. Oh, actually, it's pretty close here. Not going to lie. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was pretty clutch. That could have been an absolute disaster, but it ended up being pretty clutch. There we go. I canceled the battery just in time. And I feel like this one adept is having to do all the work here. Let me just... I think I'm going to make a cyber core, because the cyber core is the tankiest thing. He walked a queen across the map as well. Okay, I'm going to drop this Immortal in his base. I think I need... one more pylon over here. Yeah, I'll make a pylon over there. There we go. And then his Immortal is going to start shooting his drones. Yeah, this adept has so many freaking kills. Like, it must at this point, right? Okay, he's going to try to kill that. Let's get another wall up here. Yeah, this is becoming quite difficult, I have to say. I mean, he's losing everything to the one Immortal right now. Can he pass by on the bottom here? It kind of feels like he could, but I guess it doesn't look like it. That Immortal's doing a fantastic job. Let's see if I need to build anything else. I'm going to build a pylon over here. And then, oh, I need to be faster. There we go. Get this walled off. Yeah, look at this adept. This is it's 22 kills, guys. It's a 22 kill attempt, and it's still going. Oh, I need to make sure to pick that up. There we go. Oh, just rewall this a little bit here. Okay. Gonna cancel that one. Need to make a cyber core. No, he's finally gonna break through. Oh no, guys, he actually got through my base at last. Wait, the adept is still alive somehow. I feel like I kind of need to. Yeah, I'm gonna recall this actually. There we go. And then I'll chrono boost another one. God, this has been quite the defense, you could say. Or not, I suppose. Can also not be a defense. No, not quite anymore. Who's gonna get... They're gonna pick... Oh, I couldn't quite pick it up. That's unfortunate. Here we go. I do have the one immortal now. Obviously, that should get picked up forever. Or picked up forever. I should never lose this bad boy. And I think if he attacks here, it's gonna be perfectly fine as well. Oh, let me surround those Zerglings, because why not? Gonna make another pylon over here. The Immortal is doing a fantastic job here. A little bit of hold position micro there. Always going to be nice. Let's pick that up and put it down here. That is not in a good spot. Well, I guess I wasn't going to move it across anyway. So I guess it's a better situation than ever to have the Immortal pop out there. But I still need to be able to kill my opponent at some point. Let's see. Is this going to be good enough? Okay, let's try to send us over here. No! Oh, I lost the Immortal. Ah, no, we've actually lost this game. God, I felt like my hold was so cool. Well, there's one more thing I can do, guys, and that is send my Immortal across the map. Wait, can it actually finish? Oh, I can't finish. Okay, there we go. I didn't even know I had 3 probes in here. God, this game is freaking insane. You know, I think I'm 100% dead. But I'm still going to try to micro a little bit because I do have 2 Immortals and a cannon here. Kind of wish I had a battery as well. But yeah, this one 100% should have been a Stargate, I think. I like... Wait, is that creep? No, okay, the creep is gone already. Let's see what he has back home. I don't think he has that many workers. I want to guess that he probably has like 12 or 13 workers or something. Still going to get... Oh, yeah, I could actually make it... No, I can't afford a battery anymore. That's unfortunate. He's going to try to kill my final probes here. Wait, okay, well, he needs to eliminate this. Yo, this is super, super good for me, guys. He's losing so many Zerglings to the cannons, and I could trade like this forever. Let's see. Oh, he's actually going to go for it. He's going to try to kill the last pro. I mean, I didn't have money for a Nexus. Okay, so now what he's going to do, he's going to start long distance mining to his other hatchery. That's pretty funny. This game has turned into quite something, hasn't it? Yeah, I wish I could... I wish I had enough money for one more Immortal. Now, I think he has 5 or 6 queens, which is quite a lot. If I can manage to kill all of his drones, we could get a draw out of this. That's the plan here. And let's see. Just going to make sure I keep picking those up. There we go. Can we get another drone? Got another one here. That's nice. And now, I suppose, I just need to keep, you know, microing forever, basically. That's the plan. I think sniping the drones is more important than anything else, though. Like, if I get a couple... Like, I'm sure he's mining from this. If I can kill his drones, that's all that matters. I mean, he could try to kill my buildings. Okay, here we go. We're going to get a couple of these. That's huge. That's exactly what I need to have. Okay, obviously, we need to run away from the queens. He does have a decent amount of money, as you can see. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I need to get such infinite trades with this. I mean, I still want to try just because it's, you know, that's kind of who I am. Here we go. Let's activate the shields. Let's get a couple Zerglings there for free. How many drones does he have? I think it's a little more than I would like to see, to be honest. He also has max transfuses. That's maybe like the biggest problem of it. Oh, he has 1 million transfuses. Okay, wait, did we just get a drone? Oh, I think we're going to get a couple drones here. That's always nice. Here we go. Get some free Zerglings, perhaps. I mean, I can recharge the shields all the time. That's the thing. Okay, he's going to come up now to chase me. Just make sure I don't lose all the shields. And now we're going to go back to targeting the drones. Okay. Oh, my God. He really has too much money, I think, guys. I would love to keep this going, but I think he has like 10 drones already. I mean, I don't want to give up because there's always the power of micro, you know, but still, there's so many freaking drones he has. And at this point, he probably already remade drones in his main base as well. Oh, his hatch is actually quite far. It is further than I would think. Did he split the queens? He did split the queens. Okay, let's pull these back a little bit. Like, queens don't do damage against the Immortals, but it's just that the queens also don't die. That is the problem. Okay. I mean, I'm killing a lot of units, to be honest. Like, it doesn't really feel like he has Zerglings left at this point. I wonder how many kills these Immortals have, by the way. They must have quite a good amount of kills. Okay, here we go. Let me pick that up. I think I almost attacked my own Immortal there, actually. It could have been a disaster. Make sure I don't lose shields here. There we go. How many kills do these bad boys have? No, I'm going to pick them up forever. My opponent's probably really annoyed by the fact that I'm still playing this game, to be honest. How many kills did I have? 14 and 16. There we go. 30 kills on those bad boys. No creep tumor for you, of course. I mean, at this point, I don't think I want to take damage on the shields, actually. Yeah, I'll lift up. Okay, I'll try one more time to see if I can get some drones. If he has more than 10 drones, I'll leave it be. I mean, I'm having a great time, to be honest, but I also don't want to, drag this game out forever, of course. My War Prism currently doesn't have any shields. He's now doing a really good job of spreading the queens, by the way. That's actually what he should be doing. Now, if I just had like one... Imagine if I had one Colossus as well against these Zerglis, Let's see, how many drones are there here? Yeah, more than enough, it seems like. All right, GG, well played. I'll stop wasting his time. I was making a lair as well. He did really not have that much. He only had 3 drones here, actually. And oh my goodness. Well, I guess, he didn't really see it coming, but I didn't do the best job at defending. To be honest, I didn't take the attack serious enough. I think, like, I could have made some cannons, but I really thought it's just going to be a couple links, and then I'll have to go back home to defend. But he really link flooded me like crazy with queens. I thought the hold was pretty cool. I got like 25 kills on the adept or something. These immortals have more than 30 kills combined. What it is. We did get the loss, but we always learn. Let's move on to game number 2. All right, game number 2 is against the Terran. All right, now after a loss, kind of sucks because I was really hoping we could get like 3 dubs and get 5k today, but that's okay, guys. We'll still get there, I promise. I'm gonna work on it. Next time, my cannon rush against Zerg is gonna be so devastating that it's just they'll never play the game again. Well, hopefully not, because that would be kind of rough. I'm getting turned into content. Yep. I mean, it could always be good content. That's the thing people forget, Like, for example, the last guy, he looks like an absolutely amazing Zerg player now, It's all up to him. And what was his name? Danny, right? Yeah, that one, Danny. All right, let's see what you got, Danny. Turn into content. Is it going to be powerful? Is it going to be whiny? Is it going to be medium? I guess we'll see. Now, first step. I guess he's already going to see it coming. Harass him with my first probe. There we go, guys. I learned that one from you. You guys see? We're learning from each other. There we go. What series are you doing again? I've been here before, guys. Not again. I mean, it's really funny because I literally have one Protoss series, so it's really not that complicated. But it is pretty funny. There you go. I mean, this should already be a pretty good tip, I think. The fact that I'm here with my freaking probe. Now, I am going to do... I think I want to proxy something. Let's see. I also really like that other build I did with the super fast disruptor drop. Like, that was actually pretty cool. But is that a build that I want to be doing here? Like, so far, he's not going to scout my base. I'm just going to attack this SCV. Okay. There you go. I saw he pulled it off. Okay, this one I'll fight against if you want to. There you go. I'll mess you up, buddy. Let me get the cybernetic score. Doing a lot of damage with this probe, actually. Oh, good micro by him. That's what I'm talking about, Daddy. Close the depot just in time so I couldn't move out. Like, that's the kind of stuff we need. That's also content. Oh, he's trying to surround me. It was just a little bit too late. I actually like that move, but my shields healed just in time, so that was a little unlucky for him. Wait a second. There we go. I saw it just in time. Sorry about that one. No, he got me again. All right, we'll call it even. We'll call it even. Now, let's see. I guess I can make a... No, I'll make the Robo... Yeah, I want to make a Robo. Here we go. We're going to go for the Robo build. Wait, actually, do I even need to make a unit? Normally, I would make a unit here, right? And then that's kind of the cheesy part here. Like, I want to go for a 1-base disruptor drop. But I scouted that he went for a Marine first. So do I actually have to make a unit? I'm not sure. I mean, I also didn't see him go for an expansion or anything. So that's a little bit sus. Let's see if I can... Actually, I'm going to make a Stalker. I feel like Stalkers are a little bit safer here. So I'm going to go for the Disruptor Drop Rush once again. Not quite sure if I'll follow it up with 3 Stargate Phoenix like I did that one game. That was maybe a little bit much, you could say. I'm just going to scout around my base to make sure there's nothing too sneaky going on here by that one, Danny. Oh, I need to make the Robo. Actually, I'll make it right there. I'm going to skip the rest of my units. So, dude, this build is actually kind of insane that I'm doing. Like, I have 1 Stalker. Has to be. I have 1 Stalker and nothing else. That's all I have. He's gonna see nothing in my base too, I think. There we go. I didn't even see where that SCV came from, by the way. I hope it came from the front. I didn't see anything else. DT, actually, I think it's a pretty reasonable idea. Oh, I did the same mistake I did before. I chrono boosted the Robo. Well, I should actually be waiting and saving that chrono boost for something else. Okay, I don't have any units. Should I? Maybe I could actually go for the Stargates. Okay, so there's nothing suspicious there. And you know what? I'm gonna make a pylon here. Just for scouting, because I don't have any units. Like, I just want to see when he moves out. That's it. Like, there's no other, like, meaning to this. Actually, the Chrono Boost is going to work out pretty fine here. So I'm going to start making disruptors. I'll Chrono Boost the disruptors, and I'll make the speed upgrade without disruptors, because I want to wait for 2 anyway. Yeah, I actually really like the idea of trying it, you know? So the last time I did this, or not the last time, because I did it twice, I think 2 episodes ago or so. But yeah, the last time I did this strategy in that episode, what happened was it got scouted. And then I kind of, you know, I lost the Robo and the Robo Bay and got some damage. And then I went for 3 Stargate Phoenix after, because I just had to make something that was really weird. And I don't know, it was a little bit of a disaster. But now, maybe I can do the build properly. Like, I built the Robo in my natural. It's not out here anywhere on the map. So I can just do it like this and actually go for the build without losing the Robo. And I'm curious if I can make something happen, to be honest. Like, this build is something that would actually excite me. Or, well, to be fair, if I played against this, I'd probably cry. Because this seems like the kind of stuff I hate playing against, to be honest. But I'm very curious if this is going to work out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Phoenix Colossus. My most hated composition, actually. I'm basically torturing myself, but then Danny instead of myself, I suppose. Let's see, so he sees the pylon now. That pylon is going to be a distraction. And I'm going to try to fly in his main, see what I can kill. I'm kind of afraid there's going to be some anti-disruptor drops here, though. Let's see what we have. Oh, he actually did prepare for DTs. Oh, it's going to be a painful one. Oh, Danny, that's big. I think that's... How many... Oh, there's something in my base. Keep in mind, guys, I don't have units. So that is... he has something going into my base. It's actually not really what I want to see here. It's probably a Widowmine drop if I had to guess. Guess I'll just have to pull away in time. Oh, is he scouting? Is this a scout? No, okay, it was a mistake, right? Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, if that was a scouting medevac, that would be super cool. Oh, no, not the... Okay. No, it shot into the gas! Poor Danny. I'm gonna kill the medevac here, too. Yeah, this is actually pretty good for me. I'll lift it up just a little bit so it actually dies for sure. Oh, good move. You got a bunch of those pros. For some reason, I forgot about that one. I think... I want to say that we're pretty even, actually, if you consider the amount of... well, he did make an armory, so that's a decent investment. Then again, I'm playing one base disruptor drop into Stargate. So I'm not sure who's more invested here in the end. Oh, I'm gonna just kill this one. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot about cleaning them up, actually. Yeah, that hurts. I need to... wait, where's the other one? The other one I did kill, right? Did I make an Oracle? I want to make an Observer. I don't want to make an Oracle. I don't like this. I don't want... Nah, I'll make an Observer, actually. Here we go. I feel like I'm a little insane for doing it like this, but it is what it is. Yeah, let's see if I can get something done here. Oh, there's a Widowmine there. No! Danny, you're turning me into content. How could you? How could you, Danny? I'm reporting him, guys. I'm supposed to make the content here, not you. Well, I made 3 observers on accident. Okay, well, one thing I can tell you guys now is that if I still win with this build, at least we know it's a very, very good build, because this is not this is not good whatsoever. I feel like I was so busy with doing everything at once that I didn't even pay attention to my own stuff anymore. And now it's all a little bit of a disaster, but it's okay. Our first disruptor drop killed 14 SCVs, which is definitely not enough to put us in a good position, but it's something. And now I guess I'll play the style that I have always hated playing against, which is just mass Phoenix Colossus. God, I hated playing against this so much as Terran. Just like the ultimate A-move composition almost, you know? I'm going to do it on 2 bases too. So there's a couple of Widowmine scattered. That's a good move. I wonder if he's going to make a Thor at some point, actually. I feel like making a Thor. I know it sounds absolutely absurd, guys. Trust me, I know it does. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. We do some little bit of splitties. Ah, that's pretty good, actually. Here we go, we'll kill that one. There's probably more. I don't have the Phoenixes ready. Let's see, I'll just make sure it only shoots 1. There we go. Oh, no. Wait, what just happened there? I'm actually confused. I genuinely don't know what happened. Did 2 Widowmines just shoot? How didn't I lift one of them? Were there 3? God, I'm so lost this game. This game is as bad as like that one Zerg game I played. Do you guys remember that one Zerg game where I like literally lost my brain cells? Like, actually didn't even know what was happening anymore. Is it? I guess 2 Widowmine shot. I don't know. Maybe I lifted it too late or something. I'm actually not quite sure what happened, but it is what it is. We'll deal with it. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna go for the Colossus defense. Okay. I'll just put 2 Colossus in each mineral line so I can defend Widowmine drops. It's a genius play, really. All right, let's see. I hope he doesn't have his 3rd base already. I think he does, to be honest. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, wait. I have a chance? I mean, I thought I didn't, because I thought he would have a 3rd base by now. Huh. Wait, did my Disruptor Jump really do that much more damage than I realized? How does he not have a 3rd base by now? Let's see. He's a little sus. So he's making a lot of turrets. Okay, I think he's just playing... I see what's going on here, guys. I am lucky that Danny is afraid of my challenges. I think that's what's going on, because I think he made at least 6 turrets. Realistically, though, after I lost the disruptor drop, he probably could have done whatever the hell he wanted. But he's so afraid that he made so many turrets that I might still be in a decent position. Guys, this is, you know, I'm going to tell you about something that always happened throughout my career. Or not necessarily my career, but just everyone's career. People are always afraid of going up against content creators, you know, because they don't want to be turned into content, obviously. And a lot of times, this made the content creators look a lot stronger, just because people are afraid to really do, you know, the proper builds and just go for their third, and they don't want to die to, like, the crazy timing attacks and stuff. And I feel like that's exactly what's going on here, because Danny is a little afraid to get highlighted. He's doing so fantastic, by the way. Like, he's made so many fantastic moves, but he's so afraid to get highlighted that he made 500 turrets, and it's just, you know, it's a little bit much. He's scouting all over the place. Their turret here, not quite yet. I did lose a couple Phoenix. Wait, I have so many more Phoenix than I thought I did. I make a second Robo too, actually. The supply, by the way, normally at 10 minutes you're supposed to be maxed. So that should tell you guys how bad this game has been for me. Like, I'm supposed to be maxed right now, and I'm not. That really shows how rough this one has been. 109 supply instead of being maxed. That's ouch. I do have another problem with Protoss. I'm not sure if I mentioned this one before, but the problem I have with Protoss is that I used to use the W key for the warp gates, which is automatic, but at some point, hey, why is there 2 SCVs here? I thought there was a hidden, because the game is actually confusing me as well. But now, since I started playing Terror, and I hotkey my barracks on 4, so now when I play Protoss, I hotkey my gateways on 4. But I used to have my Robos on 4 and my Stargates on 5, so now I don't really know what I want my hotkeys on, if that makes sense, you know? Like, it's... I keep hotkeying my Stargate and my Robo on the same thing, and then I don't really know what I want to... You know, I always select, like, the wrong one over and over. So this game has taken a little bit of a weird dive, because I feel like I'm in somewhat of a... There's a lot of Widowmice there. I'm in somewhat of a decent position for a macro game, but at the same time, that feels like an illegal thing to say after everything that I've messed up so far. Maybe I should... Oh, that's a third again. Maybe I should make more... You know what? I'm just going to make mass immortals or something. I feel like I want to make the dumbest A-move composition of all time. That's the plan. I'm also going to get observer speed because I'm tired of these things being slow as hell. There's no other real reason for it. It's just annoying me that they're so freaking slow all the time. Okay, 6 robos. That's the play. Okay, wait. Is that just 3? I don't want to get baited. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, there we go. I want to make sure there weren't like 3 more behind there somewhere. That would have been a little annoying. So his army is still at home, as it seems. Dude, these Phoenixes build so freaking fast. I keep starting like 1 round of Phoenixes, and then I'm like, oh, well, you know, I can leave that production alone for a while. Hey, we actually get some kills. You know, I wonder what his supply is. Like, I just know from playing a lot of Terran that if you play too safe, it's just absolutely horrible. Like, your build just really sucks. So even though he should have been maxed a while ago too, just like I should have been, I kind of feel like his supply... Oh, maybe some Viking? I kind of feel like his supply is also incredibly low. Oh, that's actually 1 HP. That's unlucky. Dude, I'm making so many Immortals just because Immortals are really good against the ground stuff. Oh, wait, that was a Widowmine that shot my Phoenixes. Not a fan of that. Normally my Phoenixes, I would love to use them to kind of roam the map and harass. But here, I guess... Oh, wait, he scanned me. He might be attacked. Guys, my army is way bigger than what he scanned. If he's gonna attack based on what he scanned, I think he's gonna be very sad, because I have an incredible army. Oh, okay, this is gonna be good. Wait, he's actually gonna attack this? No, okay, he's not. I was wondering, like, holy cow, that would have been insane. Wait, I kind of want to deal with this army first. I don't care about losing the main base as much. Nah, okay, I'll go back for it then. I'll keep the Colossus here. This is very risky, because I could totally lose everything here, but it is what it is. Okay, let me just lift these Marines. Here we go. Phoenixes are pretty good. They're also not amazing against Marines, obviously, but they are pretty good. I'm mostly scared of his... Oh, I thought I F2'd my army back already, but I didn't yet. I'm mostly scared of him attacking my my third base here. I'm kind of trying to F2 back and forth a little bit. Like, oh, there's still units alive here. I'm so scared of the main army more than anything else. Like, I didn't really care about the drop because the only thing I care about is making one really big A-move army that I'm going to attack it with at some point. I don't care about keeping the main base or anything. But I'm just scared of getting A-moved by the main army at some point because I have no vision. I'm really just moving like a blob and not really, you know, covering anything. The scans are making me a little scared, I have to say. So it's more annoying than anything else that he just... Oh, I could use a cyber correction. That he just keeps scanning me all the time. Let's see. Where's the army, Danny? I wonder when he's going to make some ghosts, by the way. Then that is going to be 10 times scary if he starts building some ghosts. Oh, he's going to go for it. Ooh, okay. Well, this is a big one. Let's see how this is going to go. I mean, I realized it in time. That's the thing. Okay, so he has... Wait, I think he might have too much... Oh, I think he has too much anti-air for me. Wait, he's targeting the Colossus. That is so good for me, actually. No, Danny. You should have been... Oh, no, poor Daddy. You should have just been targeting the Phoenixes instead. I think he had enough. And now I'm going to try to chase him. I do need to start making more Phoenixes. Wait, was that an army that went over here? Like, if he tries to surround me, I think I will take the fight. Wait, I swear I saw an army going down here. Wait, am I actually tripping that hard? I must be tripping insanely hard. Oh, I did lose all the pros. I forgot about that for a second. Look at me just making mass immortals, by the way. I feel like this is the most Protoss game of all time. Like, I'm playing like an absolute bot. I'm just F2ing my army all over the place, over and over. And that's all I'm doing. Like, I haven't been doing anything else, really. I mean, obviously, my awareness to, you know, stop the surround and stuff has been pretty good. But besides that, I feel like I haven't been doing anything. I have 4 Colossus. Oh, my God, that's so many immortals. I have 11 immortals here, guys. That is crazy. Okay, here we go. Let's see. He doesn't have that many Vikings yet. Okay, he's also not healed up. Guys, he hasn't made any ghost. That is really painful to not have made any ghost. I need to be so careful for the Vikings, by the way. Let's see. Maybe I'll just attack with the Immortals. Look at these bad boys. They're actually crazy. Here we go. Okay. There are a couple in more. I mean, if I can fight him in the choke, that'd be nice. Okay, we're gonna get a couple Vikings here. Oh no, the Colossus are gonna absolutely beam him if he attacks from that angle. He's a little bit disjointed here. Danny was in a pretty decent spot, but I think he might be messing it up a little bit too much, though. The Viking count is barely not enough to contend with the Phoenixes, it looks like, somehow. Oh my goodness, this game is... I'm sorry, Danny. If I win this one, honestly, I apologize, because it's a little bit of a disgusting game if I won this one. That's what I can say. I mean, that's, you know, nothing is going to save a bunker against that many immortals, I'm afraid. Let's see, how many do I have? Dude, my supply is so freaking high. You know what I'm afraid of, guys? That this game is going to inspire a whole legion of bot Protoss players. Like, I got owned so hard this entire game, and then I just kind of A-moved him with 1,000,000 Immortals and Colossus, and now my opponent's in trouble. And I'm afraid that I'm going to spawn an army of people playing like bots. This is so absurd. Okay, I'm just going to go for it because he has a lot of Vikings. This is actually really good. He's fighting outside of the turrets. Look at this. I think I'm barely going to trade even with the Vikings. Those Vikings would have been so scary, but he just barely doesn't have enough, so the Colossus are going to stay alive for an eternity. The Phoenixes are even going to win against the Vikings if only Danny had like one freaking ghost all this time. Now, it does seem like he's finally going to be able to out-trade. Maybe... I could add a couple more Stargates, actually. That also wouldn't be the worst idea. Now, with this amount of Immortals, you can actually kill a planetary, so that's nice. Danny types GG. And I think I owe you a formal apology. Danny, you were the one that turned me into content. If this was a boxing match, I'm sure the judges would have voted in your favor. Yeah, I mean, what else can I say? I'm sorry for taking your MMR. I was higher in MMR, so it's not that much, but this is... I can imagine this loss is probably a little traumatic at how dumb I played. That just kind of A-moved you with 16 Immortals and 10 Colossus. That said, I feel like this strategy I did was actually quite cool. My execution was just horrible. And this happens sometimes. You guys, I'm kind of happy you guys get to see it. Sometimes I feel like you guys think I'm absolutely goated with every strategy I do. But no, sometimes I play like this. Absolutely horrible. Terrible game by me. But the strategy was actually quite cool. The Disruptor drop, then going into the Phoenix. What I needed to do is just make a few more gateway units and an observer so I could actually defend something early on instead of just taking it over and over and over and losing so many probes and stuff. He killed 58 workers and I can barely remember even being harassed that much, but it is what it is. That's an absolutely insane game, and it's not even the last game yet. Let's go to game number 3. All right, game number 3 is against Diablo, a 5k Terran player. Now, I have to say, guys, the last 2 games, they already made me quite tired. Holy crap. I feel like I basically got slapped around for like 30 minutes already, and somehow it's 1-1 instead of 0-2. But it is what it is. I mean, you have to take wins where you can, you know, and you have to accept the losses as well. Wine EU, and he has a Widowma. Okay, so I guess maybe we can get some salt out of this guy, especially if we do something kind of like the last game. I mean, to be fair, the fact that the guy GG'd against me last game, like that's just, I feel like that deserves a medal. Like that game was so disgusting. The fact that he GG's, honestly, you know, applause for him. All right, so what am I going to do this game? I kind of want to do a similar strategy, but I also want to, you know, have a little bit of variety in there. So I think what I'm going to do is I do like the vibe of that strategy where, like, I've been cheesing a lot, and a big weak point of these challenges is always getting blind countered, you know. So I think it'd be really nice to kind of reinvent the fake proxy. Fake proxy is pretty common with Terran. You just build your barracks here and kind of like trip them up while you're in reality not doing something that cheesy. I kind of want to try bring that in with Protoss. So I just play like not really normal. I mean, when's the last time you guys have seen me play normal, right? But I could play, let's say, Blink or Robo or Stargate, but just kind of do a fake proxy, so I still expand at a decent time, but make it look like I'm cheesing. Here we go. I'm going to block his barracks already. That should be quite annoying for him. I'm going to pull 2 workers. Let's see, is it... Okay, he just delayed his barracks for a couple seconds for that. That's nice. Usually they just build it next to the probe. But here we actually got a decent delay on the barracks, so that is great. I'm just going to go back here. I always think it's better to just keep your SCV on the probe, because stuff like this is just annoying. Having to pull another probe and stuff, or another SCV rather, to deal with the probe. I feel like that's just really annoying to do. You might as well just keep following it forever. I'm going to make the cyber core, and then after that, I will make a pylon in the natural. Here, it's still here, right? No. Gotta be as annoying as possible, guys. uThermal number one, what's it called? Number one rule of being me. Be as annoying as you possibly can. I'm gonna attack this one. Let's see, can I win? I think, well, I mean, he's gonna block me. There's actually good RNG on that SCV by him as well. Or for him, I should say. It's not like he did anything for that. Come on, I want to zap it. Wait, he's not building anything. Guys, that's huge. He's not building anything from that. I could just stay here forever. Or are we being cheesed viciously? I mean, that's suspicious. He must have forgotten, right? Or is it his skin where I can see it? Or am I just really blind? No, it is building. What, is it? Aren't these supposed to light up? Okay, well, whatever. I'm just get out of there before I get owned by one Reaper or something. Actually, I'm going to hide over here. I thought these lights would blink, but then, you know, there's steam coming out of there. So I guess I was looking at the wrong thing or something for the skin. I don't know. Figure it out, guys. I don't want to do the math on this, okay? So here we go. Actually... Wait, maybe... Yeah, I think I'll do it this way, you know? I'm going to expand later. So if he scouts it with the Reaper, it looks like I don't have an expansion at all. Because sometimes they don't really know the timing. Okay, let's see. Is he gonna... Yeah, okay. This is exactly what I want. So now, he's not gonna... He's gonna see that I don't have an expansion. That's important. And maybe I could actually kill that. This is never a good move, by the way. Like, going for the Reaper, it's always... I don't know. I mean, now it worked out, but please, guys, just be a little more sensible, because most of the time it doesn't work out. And then, first of all, you lose like 100 mental sanity. Second of all, you lose mining time. Mental sanity is probably more important, but you do still lose a lot of mining time. Let's see if I can find what's going on here. I don't really see anything. Okay, so he has a factory already with a tech lab. At least I imagine it's a factory. Another Reaper, too. Okay, I need to play this one smart. I think I have an idea. I'm going to do a classic uThermal strat. That is a pretty dumb strat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save 3 oracles. Keep in mind, guys, at this point, our opponent still thinks that we're on 1 base. Oh, we killed another Reaper. That's massive. Our opponent still thinks we're on 1 base. Now we know that he has 3. He made 3 Reapers in total. So he's probably going to make something like, I want to say... like multiple cyclones, like I want to guess maybe even like 3 cyclones or a bunch of tanks, and those are super good against oracles. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chrono 3, save up till I have 3 oracles, and then I'm going to dive on top of the cyclone. And then obviously you guys know me, I'm going to follow it up with something even crazier. So after that, I'm going to go for the blink call-in. That's the plan here. I'm going to get a Twilight now, and then I'll just start adding gates. I have 30 probes, which means I can probably stop making workers for now. That seems pretty reasonable. So I have 3 oracles over here. And then now, how many gates should I get? I think 4 or 5. I think 6 is a little too much. See, it also feels kind of crazy. Okay. Oh, he's gonna lose the Reaper too. There we go. He could have saved that actually, so that's definitely a decent sized mistake. Like he could have scouted my entire base with this and see that I had, you know, a million gates building. Okay, let's see. We need the Cyclone more than anything else. We haven't found it instantly, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's the Cyclone. This is what I'm talking about. Cyclones are super good against the Oracles, but if you make 3, sometimes you can just dive them. And then, oh my god, this is freaking brutal. He's still on 1 base with his bunker too, by the way, guys. Like, this is actually incredible. Wait, is there nothing in there? There is nothing in there. Oh, he doesn't have enough. He has a tank here as well. Guys, he doesn't have enough to beat the Oracles. That is insane. Wait, do you think I can kill the reactor? That's just it. Oh my god, the hidden triple Oracle. 18 SCVs? What is that units lost? 50. I lost 1 probe. I lost 1 probe and I killed 1,279 resources? I don't even remember what I killed. How did I kill that much? 1 tank, 4 Reapers, maybe? Oh, he was making a Banshee too, not a Viking or a Raven. Yeah, this game is freaking brutal. This strategy straight up looked broken in this game. The fake proxy, guys, I'm telling you, this has to be reinvented for Protoss, and I'm glad that I'm, you know, trying to do that because it's a very cool strategy. Look at this game. I mean, I have detection from the Oracle, right? Oracle's really good detection. I could have stasises. I have 3 Oracles to kill workers. I have 5-gate blink. My opponent went super defensive because he thinks I'm on 1 base. Doesn't even have an orbital yet here. And this is a 5-gate Terran. This is a Grandmaster Terror Terran. And this strategy looked absolutely broken. That units lost is just disgusting to look at. And that is a beautiful end to this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and to see you all for the next one. Adios.